Hi and welcome to this video. Taking it from the previous video that I have posted here on YouTube about how the body does not keep the count, but the spirit, our own spirits keep the count. I wanted to expand on a bit different angle and point of view on this because yes, the body does not keep the count, but there is a memory from your own spirit which is connected with the third eye that keeps the count or that keeps repeating things that it finds as norm. Okay, so diving into that, the memory, what we usually call as the broken record, this is a form of memory that is kept in our own spirits through the third eye chakra. What is really happening in that space is that by memory, my spirit's memory, not my actual human memory. My spirit keeps that as a record in my own way of living and keeps repeating things that it is quite interesting if you observe when specific things happen and when they happen again, the repetition cycles. So if, for example, I had a problem with my lower back, around Christmas time. Next year, around Christmas time, I will have again a similar problem with my lower back and how that affects me of not doing things. How is that happening now? There is a connection that takes place through the third eye and how we perceive our own perception through our own spirits. So if, for example, I don't like doing specific things around Christmas time, that will give me the opportunity, see, the spirit is very clever, will give me the opportunity to miss and to stay back in bed so I won't be forced to do the things I don't like doing. In that space, what helps me is understanding myself, understanding what I'm trying to ignore. That, yes, I don't like doing this. So is there another way for me, or do I just have to accept it for what it is? Because ignoring your own beliefs that you don't like something or your emotional reaction to something is what is creating the conflict within soul and spirit, and how the spirit manifests to the physical body. If, for example, I had an allergic reaction on something around springtime, my own spirit, because I have ignored my truth, and that allergic reaction was created for a reason. It served a purpose. It had a reason why it happened to me. And I have ignored the reason because I didn't know, because I didn't look into it, because I didn't find it important to see it. The memory of my spirit will awaken that again next spring, the next spring, as an allergic reaction again, because something is repeated in order to show me what I am ignoring and what is difficult for me to accept within myself. If I'm getting stressed with a specific task in my job, I will get stressed once, twice, three times. If I keep ignoring that feeling of stress when something shows up, instead of talking to my own spirit, to my own physical body. See, when you are talking to your body, you are actually talking to your own spirit. So in that space, I create that unity and union within, and I create that space for myself with understanding, with love, with respect. So that memory isn't exactly created. It is a memory, yes, but it is a one time thing. So next time it won't be repeated if I pay attention to that. If it keeps repeating the next year, the next month, or whatever, pay attention to what is being repeated and what is probably ignored from your emotions, from your thoughts, and what you think that it shouldn't be bothering me. Because a part of you, it clearly shows you that there is something that is bothering you. So in that space, you are getting to create an inner alignment within yourself. And it's not about the healing you have done so far, it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked, but the energy is still there. So even if something hasn't given you results yet, it doesn't mean that you won't see results or that these solutions so far weren't in alignment with you. The energy is being built up, And when you find and open that small door, it will come flooding in and it will help you be in that healthy state you have been creating as an energy for you, for yourself. So even with that, you don't have to beat yourself up. Where's the door? Where's the door? Where's the door? I have to open that damn door so I can allow the healing to happen. The more you allow yourself to be yourself, your true self, the more you allow your soul to guide you, your higher self to guide you, the more you listen to your shadow self, the more you create that inner unity and alignment, everything else comes and plays in your favor. So pay attention to this, reflect, observe yourself when something shows up. If there is a message there, there is always a message there. Something you have ignored from your own self, not something new or something difficult to figure out. But don't tell yourself lies. Allow your truth to show up, allow your truth to get to be seen and heard and felt. I hope this helped. A huge hug to all of you. And as always, be true to yourself and be your true self. And please connect with me. You can book a private session or a reading. Soul energetics is what I love doing, and it has to do with the things I'm explaining on these videos of how soul and spirit come out of alignment, what is created, and how we can remove it in a beautiful, graceful way so you can allow yourself to be who you truly are in your own essence. And reach out if you want me to explain something more specific on these videos. As always, as I said, be true to yourself and be your true self.